Well, let me tell you, I've been a fan of this lady since I was a little thing, and I remember when she won the Monarch in 1983. Man, I used to be singing that song, but I have to confess to you, Lady Cinty, I can't remember the song. So, a little later, you might just have to refresh my memory a little. But good morning to
Good
you. How
morning.
are you?
I'm pretty good, pretty
You're
good.
looking good as
Thank you,
ever.
thank
Oh my
you.
goodness. Where do we start? How long have you been in this business, in this industry?
Good morning to you, Grenada. Is it good afternoon or good morning? Good
Still
afternoon.
morning,
Still
still morning.
morning. Okay, okay. Well, actually, I would say I started off in about in the year 1978. Um, Actually, I was approached by a Calypsonian scientist at that time, and a tent was organized in Sauteurs
Yep.
by, I think it was Kenny Lansing.
Uh-huh.
Right where I've got his supermarket now. And I think it's good
Wow.
because a lot of people they never really knew that there was a tent existed
Right
at that
there.
time.
Right.
Couldn't write, had no idea. And but one thing I loved singing all through my years. Always used to perform in school, go to McDonald College and stuff.
Right.
And when I was being approached, I thought, yes, no problem, I'm going to do it. So he wrote that song for me, Where You Sleep Last Night, Mom, in the police station. And I can dare tell you, sweetheart, I created a song
Yes.
for the very first
Oh
time.
yes.
Then I came on in 78, well, 79, the revolution. I was very vibrant within the 79, 80. And I made my very first debut in 1982 when I made it into the finals for the very first time. And,
Yeah.
and people like Inspector performing for me, at, what do you call it,
Yes.
at Queen's Park in those days.
Yes.
And then in 1983, said, all right, I mean, I'm so good in 1982, why not do it?
Yeah.
And then it was announced on the night. So
How did you feel? Oh my goodness.
it's a feeling that, sometimes I try to recall. But I think actually I've got a little picture of, me at that time, which I
Yes.
was just in the early 20s, very, very young. Very
Yes.
slim, very, very young. And I thought, but the build up to the carnival season, actually going out in those tents, going out in the tent in those days under the banter Magnificent Six. I thought I was really, really getting a lot of support.
Yeah.
Because in those days, I don't know what had happened, but people used to really go out and support Calypso. All over the entire island, you'd find people just going out there and supporting and supporting. And eventually, I mean, I made it to the semis, and then there I was in 1983. I was crowned the first woman Calypso
The
monarch.
rest is history. And
Very
how does
much.
that song go again? If you can just do
The
maybe
two
just the
songs I did was
chorus.
The Future of the Revolution. And the second one was A Trip Down Hill, Lady Cinty. I think that's the one you can recall.
I think that's the
That's the
one.
one.
That's the
Last
one.
night for the first time, I took a trip down hell. Oh God, when I reached down there, I was hearing sounds of bell. When I look left, I look right all around. But when I look up, I almost stumble down to the ground when I hear it, boom, boom, lady. See. You're getting the feeling, you're getting it, you're getting it.
Oh my God. Did you wrote those two songs? Or you had some help on those?
The future of the children, I got a little assistance, but I wrote, I think it was 2 verses by myself.
Right.
And the trip downhill, I did the trip downhill for myself.
You did that one.
Yes, I
Yes.
can always boast, I did it and I
You
was
did
successful.
it. Oh my
Very much so, I
gosh.
did it, I did it.
Brings back great memories.
Oh my goodness.
I want us to talk a little bit about those two sons of yours, Looney Spark and Electrify. Well, at home, you know them. How do you treat them at home?
Well, now I would say now that they are grown, they are
Yes.
now mature, it's like you give them a chance now to, they have a mind of their own now, but still they are still being guided properly.
Oh yeah.
You see, it didn't just start off like that. You see, I believe that they were born naturally. You're born with a natural talent.
Yeah.
And I always say to people, I think I was pregnant about 3 or 4 months with one of them in the 1980s, 86, 87 year.
Really?
So I think this actually was instilled even more
Oh yeah.
in one of them. Now, seeing me like going out in shows, although they were young, but the involvement was great, especially Electrify. I would see it with my little radio in those days because mine it was not CDs.
Oh no.
So it's a little pen on the paper and then you had to tape in the cassette and take it off and record
Oh
it. And he
yes.
was always there with me. And in so doing, it's like he would learn all the verses. Everything. So every time I sing a line, he sing a line. I sing a line and I say, "God, little boy, we're going to you walk, you know." And I used to go all behind the house and he was there with me. Or anywhere I am. He was there.
It's
So at least they
wonderful.
grew to get the love of it. Looney Spark was always a very, very quiet child. He would sit, he would listen, but not totally get involved.
Right.
You know? He had loved electronic stuff. You would find him joking the radio, looking whatever for whatever parts he can find to put parts together. And you know, when he went to TMR College, that's what he went and
That's what
studied.
he went. Yeah.
Yeah, he went to
Yeah.
electronics. I was very deeply involved in playing mass in those times. So like you have year after year, I used to organize the Jubilee Band in cities. And actually I did it for over 10 years. But every time I do it, Electrify was there.
He was there.
Until eventually I organized that massive children's band for a carnival. And up to today, I still get the feeling that Lexan are tired, you know, are very tired. Can you imagine organizing over 70 kids to go and play mass in town? The first time they were getting the experience.
Yeah.
So you know what happened,
Oh,
eh?
yeah.
Oh my God, I went up to the parents. But one thing I love, the parents were very involved.
Yeah.
They supported me quite well. And in those days, they didn't really have sponsors. So the little $10, $20 at a time, and
Went
you
a
know,
long way. Yeah.
did it. I'm telling you about the children frolic. I took some of the kids, but up to some of them could recall. Miss Cinty, you know you take us to town and you didn't bring us back. But what was so amazing, first time them children go in town, them children start to damn the little mass from, you know,
Yeah.
and we going through to go over in the canteen. Sweeter, them children start to bawl. Oh God, Lady Cynthia
They're
tired. I want
tired.
what? A lot. And it was,
Oh.
I thought, Lord, look at my cross. But then I had the determination to say, all right, no problem, sweetheart. Because at the time, you know, we had brought down food and everything, and you have to wait now until when our son reached to go on stage and then stop, and then we
Right.
can serve them. And what was so amazing, one child had lost,
Oh.
and we couldn't find the child. We searched, tried to describe the child, and eventually when I did find her, she was sitting in the midst of some people. And this is when we realized there's a little mass that probably lost. And the child,
Yes.
somebody gave her soft drink, and she was then out taking in the other
The other,
performances.
right.
And I thought this alone, you know, really grew that love in my heart even more for children. At the time, I gave them an opportunity to go into St. George's and play mass.
Right.
Another thing I love doing again, I think you would have known that I've been organizing the senior citizens in concert.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
And this is, you know, I think that's where I got even my blessings from too.
Yeah.
That these mothers will always say, oh God, Cinty, that's the best thing you would have done for us.
Yes.
Took them to the Trade Center, took them to Grenville, and just name it.
Yeah.
These women were there, and mind you, I had to find everything to give them, the clothing and everything. But they had loved. Why? Why? The love is being on stage.
Yeah.
They never would have had that opportunity maybe when they were young growing up. So they were on stage and modeling off, and well, of course, I have to teach them all the talent. And I think those great achievements really, you know, bring this love into my heart today.
It's what you're all about. You love
Then I
doing
went
it, and
again
you love
and
making people
organized
happy.
that well, actually, I don't remember this big Best Village.
no.
And I tell you, man, I worked tirelessly. Why? To make sure that St. Patrick succeeded.
Yes.
And it was good. And I always call her Sheeda Charles or former
Oh,
queen, you know.
yes.
Oh, she was so deeply involved with me at that time, you know, performing. So that's when a couple of years ago when she got the queen, you know, I felt so happy.
I could
When I saw her
imagine.
doing her talent, I said, I know she remembered some of the good works of Lady Cindy. Women in this world, see, they have an important part to play. Sit and talk with your younger daughters and show them the right way. How to control themselves in school, in public places, elsewhere. And this could avoid the harassment from the young men out there. We must teach them all so that they can understand. By walking late, they will be abused by man. So for the pain we bear and the love we share is our concern. So let them know we care. Oh, for the pain we bear and the love we share is our concern. So let them know we care. Woman, 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 raise your hand high, 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 high. We must show the men that we are strong, united together as one, and we're moving on. That's why we have mothers and teachers, counselors, directors, woman. That's why we have doctors and nurses, dentists, pharmacists, woman.
I like that one
I
too.
find you're going to love it.
Yeah. I like that one, but you didn't say, and that's why we have TV hosts.
Oh, we're coming to the end, and now I'm going to say it in the night of the spice basket. That's why we have Calypsonians, women who doing TV.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Folks, I've got Lady Cinty with me here today. And of course, we're chatting just about her journey. And I spoke with her sons earlier, and I know undoubtedly the love is there, the pride is there, and we want you to feel part of the love and the pride this Saturday at the Spice Basket. Tickets are $35, and to let you know that she will be the main performer at this event. It's the Queen Returns, Lady Cinty in concert at the Spice Basket. And she's also going to be joined on stage by the Black Wizard, Scholar, Tangler, Beast, African Teller, Bubbler, Pamela Courtney. You don't want to miss it. Like I said, it's a family affair. And the nice thing about this concert is that I know you're going to know the words to everybody who's performing song. You know what I mean? You get to sing along. Oh, yeah, you're going to get to sing along because I think I know a lot of those songs. And I think, hopefully, I don't like making promises on TV because then the guys just tease me and tell me, you told the people you're going to come and then you never. But hopefully, I'm going to try my best to be at that concert.
Keep my fingers crossed.
Keep your fingers crossed. Because these days I've been going to bed really early, so I'll probably have to take a nap during the day and, you know, make sure that I have energy, you know, that sort of thing. But I want you, before we leave, to give a special message out there to the youths of the nation. Because I know as a mother, you're very passionate about seeing our youth go in the right direction. And what sort of advice would you give to our young people, Lady Cinty?
Young people out there, I think right now you need a sense of direction. But we as role models, we are the first one to take that bold step. We need to guide you all, parents out there. We need to protect the youths, despite of whatever problems might be occurring. It's our right time to take that bold step and say, children, you all need that direction, the love, you know, just name it all. And parents, just have just that patience, you know, to just hold on. I know many of you all are being stressed out, frustrated, you know, financially, whatever. But I would say it's our role. We have brought them here. They didn't ask us to come here. So we are the first. We must take that very first step, that bold step, and encourage them, love them, guide them. Do whatever you can, you know, to make it a reality for the young people. And you youths out there, I want to warn you, drugs is bad. Mm-hmm. The young men and women who just go in sexing all over the place, please, AIDS is on the rampant. Oh, yeah. Don't forget now. Think first, be wise, education come first. Oh, yeah. Always. Always. And always remember, you have got a mind of your own. And don't allow anybody to lead you astray. You are the first winner. And I say you are special. And you are a winner in your own right. In your own way. I love you all.
We are winners.